Ezequiel Gonzalez, who recently turned 22, has never been able to raise himself from his bed. His younger brother, Armando, has chronic kidney disease. The two aren't the only ones suffering. In their impoverished community beside polluted Lake Chapala in western Mexico, more than half of the young people between 8 and 20 are sick. It's a fact the boys' mother blames on the water they drink from Mexico's largest freshwater lake, something her Coca indigenous people have always done.
When I was pregnant, I drank water from the tap because we didn't know the water wasn't safe to drink.
Catalina says she's going to put her life savings into dialysis treatment for her younger son, but such a regimen will only stave off illness. To save him, she'd have to donate a kidney. Environmentalists say that Lake Chapala has been an industrial waste dumping ground for factories across some Mexican states for nearly 15 years. The high concentration of mercury and other heavy metals in these waters has contributed to the impact of birth defects and kidney disease on the local communities. One study into Lake Chapala's water by a local ecologist found water mercury concentrations beside the town of Agua Caliente over 300 times the maximum set by the US Environmental Protection Agency. But it isn't only physical illness that plagues the community. 40% of school children in Agua Caliente have developed cognitive retardation, unable to differentiate between white and primary colours. That's according to a study by the University of Guadalajara, led by Felipe Lozano.
There is a level of contamination here which does not exceed international standards, but does damage to children who are malnourished. And in this community, fish is eaten 4 times a week, so they are consuming toxic metals. These problems don't occur in the regional capital, where the people are better educated and better fed. It's a case of marginalization.
The authorities understand the problem, but getting the locals to take notice is another matter.
Trying to interfere in the community's health means sometimes having to prohibit what they've done for so many years. To tell them not to drink the Chapala water, they say, well, it's what I've done always.
With community nutritional educational programs beginning to see results, there is hope for Chapala's indigenous, but with no immediate plans to put a stop to the contaminants pumped into the lake, it may be a case of damage limitation. Alistair Baverstock, CGTN, Chapala, Mexico.